And I thought you might enjoy seeing how I actually darken this up. And of course it's just like the other things. What I'm doing here is just trying to take the places that have a lot of white in them and reduce them by simply going over those areas. And it's fairly straightforward, not a big problem. A little bit of black goes a long way in these things because I've got probably better than the 50% coverage of black in this, so a little bit more white taken out of it makes it pretty dark. But what I'm going to do is, this is just showing you again the second stage of darkening this up. I'm going to go back and actually make it very, very dark. It'll be almost pure black. And then that's going to run into the shadow that's underneath the car, so it will make the car look, for one, grounded, and it'll take away a lot of details that I want to put in it, which is good. But it's going to be, I think, really spectacular once we get done with it. And it doesn't matter where you start on this. I kind of usually go from the left-hand side to the right-hand side as I'm looking at it. I'm doing this upside down so you can see it. But I usually do it from the left-hand side because I'm right-handed, and that makes it easier for me. I don't go across a place that I just put wet ink in. So that makes it a little easier for me to not screw up too badly. The pen does have ink in it that dries very quickly, but it doesn't dry instantly, so I try to be careful and try not to go over an area that I just did within the last minute or so. And I don't usually touch too much. When I touch, it's usually just on the pad on the side of my hand, so that's really off the drawing altogether. And I don't let my fingers touch the drawing at all, so there's less chance of screwing up the drawing that way too. But you can see where we're going with this. It's just from here, just getting up to the point of it being, like I say, nearly totally black. And that's going to make a pretty stunning picture. And against the background here of what is essentially white Bristol board, this will have a real good contrast to it, and it'll make it stand out pretty well. And yet it will have a shadow too, so it will look grounded. It won't just be floating in the air like so many of those darn pictures that you see, that a guy draws a picture and then it looks like the car isn't connected to anything. I just hate those. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Everybody has their own thing they prefer. But to me, I like to draw a car that looks like a real car. It could look like a picture, it could look like something that I drew out of my mind, but still, we're all subject to gravity, and the car is going to be parked on the ground, so it doesn't make any sense to not put a shadow underneath it, to me. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll have all this, the dark part, done tomorrow when you see it, and then we'll work on it from there, and I'll get up to the point that it's really getting closer now. Okay, that's it. Talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.